Here we are. All right. Morning, everyone. So it was on a few minutes ago, but my green screen is really making the video choppy. So instead of trying to deal with it, because honestly, it's not a high priority. Not right now, it isn't. But good morning, everyone. Okay, good. Caught up. So here we are. If you are here, please say hi to me. Feel free to leave. If you're watching the live or the rewatch, feel free to put your comments. And a lot of people come back and rewatch this during the day on YouTube and on Facebook, and they go through the comments to see what other people have said. My just because I'm saying something doesn't mean it's correct. I can only go over my experience, strength, and hope. So, with that, good morning, everyone. Man, so I went to bed pretty exhausted last night. It was awesome. And it was exhaustion from just having a good day. A lot of thinking. I had my class yesterday, and I don't know. People have been asking me how it went, and I don't know because I don't have anything to compare it to. People said that it went really well, but I saw some things that, as a trainer, I thought I could have done a lot better on. So we make improvements on that. So, yes, I'm just biding time for people to get on. Before I get started today, I want to take just a few seconds, just a little bit for today. It's 9/11. And let's remember, let's not forget that. And I just feel like it's the right thing to do. I don't think I need to explain. So let's just take a couple of seconds here. All right. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. All right. I'm feeling a little unprepared. I got up late, so I always like to get to this by 9 o'clock. I don't know. It kind of seems like people don't 9 o'clock. I may go back to 10 because people aren't really joining. I'm trying to get to be more proactive, reactive, whatever. Just not awake. The one thing more than anything else that I can relive my occasional feeling of depression is love. Okay? It's hard, man. Talking about love is hard. Just talking about it. Okay? I have to keep myself lovable in the sense that I'm being able to love others rather than being concerned with whether others love me. I love that concept. And I'll tell you why. Okay? Because we're the type of people that need to accept things that go on in our world, right? Okay? Well, if we're approaching people with love and not expecting anything in return, we're less likely to get caught up in all this other crap. Okay. Yesterday in the class, what I was doing was I'm showing people that anxiety, depression, PTSD affects people with substance use disorder. Here's the thing. It looks almost exactly alike. So you really need to know what you're looking at. But here, what we're doing is we're giving of ourselves, okay? And that can help us emotionally. Why? because it gets us out of our out of our heads thinking other people. I, I feel like my instincts are pretty good around everything except concerning what people might feel about me. And then I'm probably usually wrong. Right? So what we have to do is ask. I ask people. I know, silly, huh? Well, that's just silly, John. You're setting yourself up for failure, aren't you? If you ask the right people and people that love you, then you're going to get the answers you need, not the answers you want. I don't have a set of answers in my head for that. Really, when it comes down to it, it's none of my business what other people feel and think about me. I can't control that. Or can I? You can. Yes, you can. You can change how other people perceive you. Okay? I'm going to give you a description here. I know it gets confusing. Even when I do this, it's like, gosh, Dion, sometimes you're talking over yourself like that. And you should. So I hate doing that. And I apologize. Where the hell was I going with that? My mind is a jumble. I'm going to keep on reading. It'll come back to me. Trust me, it'll come back to me because it was it felt important. And somehow losing myself and others emotionally or spiritually, I usually find myself. Okay. Today I understand what they meant at those first blurry meetings of the program when they told me that I was the most important person in the room. Do I say the same thing to other newcomers today and mean it? Right. The newcomer is the most important person in the room. And we know that. I remembered. Yay, I remembered. All right. So this is how you can change it. So for the longest time, I would run around and I would call myself an asshole. Okay. So you can imagine, and in the program, okay, it wasn't until about, oh no, probably close 2 years ago, I made the decision to stop calling myself that. Okay. So how do you think people took me? The longer I sit there and say I'm an asshole, you know what I become? Okay. What you say to yourself over and over, you are. Okay. You will become it. One of the two. I'm going to let you guys know. I see comments popping up in the lower corner, but they are not popping up on my screen. So I apologize if I am not reading those off. Usually I would, and I think that's a little frustrating. I'm going to reload that page and see if I get anything out of it. All right. I probably just blew everybody's freaking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I did that, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I really hope that didn't happen. Man, now now I'm worried about how you guys feel about me. Right? I gotta let it go right now. So if we continue calling ourselves something, that is what we will be. Okay. I see and guys do this all the time. I'm an asshole, but I'm a really nice guy. You cannot be both. You cannot. I tried. Okay. And it's not going to work. It doesn't. They cannot live together. Okay. And when I see men doing that, I tend to reach out. Hey, you got to pick one. Do you want to be an asshole or do you want to be a nice guy? You're going to have to pick one, dude. Hey. And yes, I yell at them. Why? Because they are in that mindset. They are waiting for somebody to confront them on that. But they are, because They're ready to fight. Okay. Well, guess what? I didn't bring my gloves, dude. You can fight, but you're gonna be airboxing. All right, because I'm gonna sit here and be nice to you. When are you gonna do that? Huh? And I'm just not. I don't like fighting. I can appreciate people being in good physical condition, but for the fact of just anger fighting, no. I've been in 3 fights in my life, and I blacked out, and it's extremely scary. So I don't like fighting. We need to ask ourselves about one short question. Do I now believe, or am I willing to believe, that there is a power greater than myself? Okay. That's how we can become lovable, by standing in the sunlight of the Spirit. Okay. As soon as a man can say that he does believe or is willing to believe, we emphatically ensure him that he is on his way. It has been repeatedly proven among us that upon this simple cornerstone, there it is again, a wonderfully effective spiritual structure can be built. Cornerstone keeps popping up. Everything I do. Man. Between, who else said it? Raquel said it. Jill said it. Carrie said it. Freaking everybody's saying it. There must be something going on with Cornerstone right now, guys. So I would focus on it. I obviously need to. That was the great news for us. We had assumed we could not make use of spiritual principles. Okay, that is not true. That is so not true. This is a fake it till you make it portion. Okay, so people are like, I can't do that. Please, you played a part for 20 freaking years. Yes, you can. Okay, quit bullshitting yourself. Be honest, man. Okay. When people presented us with the spiritual, wait a minute, that was great news for us. For we assumed that we could not make use of spiritual tools unless we accepted many things on faith, which seemed difficult to believe. No, all you need is the willingness, and then you can pick up there's only one way to learn, okay, and that's by doing it. Okay, we don't expect you to know this. Okay, but there's only one way to learn, and that's by picking up the kit of spiritual tools and start working your program. Okay. Why is this so important? I talk about this all the time. It's the 4th step. I watch this. I watch it. Okay, I'm getting into my 4th step. You can see the anxiety building. Okay. That means you did not get your relief out of your 3rd step. Go back. Okay. Go back or go see a therapist because you have some trauma that you don't know about. Okay. Trauma comes, your mind forgets things. Okay. So when people presented us with the spiritual approaches, how frequently did we all say, I wish I had what that man has? Okay. That's what I want people to say about me. I want what that person has so that I can give it to them freely, keeping ourselves lovable. Okay. Before I had to be lovable, I had to be approachable. Now you see why it was important for me to get rid of that asshole or to stop calling myself that. Okay. And I even try and refrain from saying things like, I can be an asshole if I want. So what? Everyone can. I already know that about you. What am I trying to prove by even saying that? Well, I could beat you up. I'm not going to say that because I tell you 90% of the male population probably take me out. That's why I have big friends, though. I do. I have a lot of very big friends. Anyway, doesn't matter. I wish I had what that man had. I'm sure it worked. I'm sure it would work if I could only believe as he believes. But I cannot accept as surely true the many articles of faith which are so plain to him. So it was comforting to learn we could commence at a simpler level. So in this, you probably also heard stick around and wait for the miracle to happen. Okay. That miracle being relieved of the obsession to drink. And that's why I believe the 9th step promises happen halfway through the steps and not halfway through the 9th step. Because that's where that promise is. God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves, right? May I know that I can love others without expecting to be loved back. I think we should just keep it at that, right? Oh, we're at 15 minutes. I better wrap this up. Chances are that I will receive a share of love in return. It is only my expectation of approval which cancels out the value of my love, okay? Loving somebody and then wanting to get approval back on that. I'm trying to figure out if that person loves me back. You guys hear me say it all the time. I love you guys. And then I almost always, I really do, okay? I can be mad at somebody. I can just, I don't want to say despise because I just don't do that anymore. But I can be mad at somebody and still love them. I can still show them respect no matter what they are doing. Okay? And it can be really fucking hard. But when I put my head down at the end of the day, I know I did what I was supposed to do. Period. Everybody else's shit does not matter to me. It is none of my business unless I have been asked. It is only my expectation. Oh, we did that. Today I'll remember love is not an investment, but a charitable contribution. Okay? I don't usually give hugs for me. I give hugs for other people. If I need a hug, then I ask for one, and then I'm the one getting the hug. Okay? Stay in your lane. Okay? Know your lane. Okay? Clean house. Clean up your backyard before you start playing in other people's backyards. Okay? Just when it comes to people, give them a little bit of respect and love. You have more than enough to give. You do. God has given us so much. So much. You have plenty to give away. All right? So we'll go with, give it away. Give it away now. Is that Red Hot Chili Peppers? See, if I can't even remember that right now, I need more coffee. Have a great day, guys. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much to everybody. This week has been phenomenal. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. I love you all. You know I do. Peace out and have a day. Bye, guys.